All right, welcome back to the F3 Northeast Way Q.4 podcast. I'm your host, Blake Anderson, Money Pit. This week we're talking about Q4, leave right. You know, let's put this in perspective. We're entering the final quadrant of the book, fourth quarter of the year, and here's the journey we've been on. I love this first principles way of leadership that Dredd puts together in the book Q.4. So quadrant one is get right. And so first principles, right? If you are going to be a good leader, a leader that someone should follow, then you got to look yourself in the mirror. You got to drink your own Kool-Aid. You got to eat your own cooking. You've got to get yourself in order. And then second, you start to live right. And then the third quadrant, we talked about some traditional leadership skills, which is lead right, form teams, the leadership skills of vision, articulation, persuasion, exhortation, and then the 5 leadership virtues. And now we want to talk about leave right. And I don't want to spend much time on this podcast. I really just want to leave you with some things to think about. Q4, this chapter, is really the highlight summary of things that are to come. It's the trailer of the last quadrant of the book. And it's a rich quadrant. And here's what I appreciate about it. This quadrant is about training up the next generation of leaders. It basically says that a virtuous leader develops other virtuous leaders. And I think we think a lot in leadership about what we've got to do to motivate people, what we've got to do to lead a team, what we've got to do to get crap done, right? But the higher level leaders are thinking about developing the next leader. And there's going to be 4 specific parts to the LDP, the Leadership Development Protocol or process. And it's schooling, apprenticeship, opportunity, and failure. And in the discussion this week, you can get a little bit into it, but we're going to go deep into each one of these. And so really, I want you just to think, how much time do you spend thinking about training new leaders? How intentional are you about equipping younger or new people on your teams? Have you considered that your next promotion, your next breakthrough might be the result of training your replacement? Small-minded leaders are trying to hold their team down so that they won't have to share the stage with anyone else. People who are playing bigger games know that they're always trying to free themselves up to be able to step into their new place. And the only way to do that is to train the next leader to take their place. And that is what it means to leave a leadership legacy. We're not necessarily talking about retirement, though that would be a way to leave a legacy with leadership. But even right now, you who are on teams, leading teams, leave a legacy by training up new leaders. How much time do you spend training up other leaders around you? We'll see you this week at the Q-Source table.